One final matchup here today on GBA TV. It's a 7th grade matchup between the 7-4-0 Thunder and the Hornets. It is Jeremy Scott with you, the Ohio Hornets, getting ready for this battle. Tipping for the Hornets will be Carpenter, and tipping for the Thunder will be Delana. And this one's controlled by the Hornets. Pushing the ball to the other end. There's a layup attempt. That's up in. That is good. And Betts scores the first bucket for either side. It's 2-0 Hornets. There's a three-point look. That's up, and that's good. That is good from three-point land for Keegan, and it's a 3-2 game. The Thunder lead the Hornets by 1. And there's a whistle. Not sure why that whistle was blown. But nonetheless it was. And the Hornets have it. For three, that's up, that's no good. Offensive rebound. Outside it comes. There's another three-point look. That's up, that's no good, and that's going to go out of bounds and off the Hornets and back to the 7-4-0 Thunder. It's Jeremy Scott here at courtside alongside Kayla Cazell running the camera. Just saw John Ferguson, just saw Caleb Graham. Shout out to those guys helping to make it happen on the administrative end, of course, as well. It's Jeff Ferguson, to Bill Ferguson as well, who's here, and also to Luke Hutchison, who's even here. Tom Strasser not here today. He's in Findlay for a different GBA tournament. So the Hornets back on offense. They have it stolen away by the Thunder. That is Jada. Jada with it. Jada with the drive. Jada with the shot. That's no good. That's pulled down by Carpenter. Carpenter gets it across the timeline. Carpenter's going to dish it outside. There's a three-point look, and that three-pointer doesn't fall for Betts. Rebounded by Betts. Betts with a putback. That one falls. That is good for Amaris Betts, and that makes it 4-3. Three-point look for the Thunder. That one's short, and that's pulled down by the Hornets. Back they come on offense. Up ahead, that is Purnell. Purnell has it stolen away. And that's a steal by Jada. Thunder back on offense. Outside, that's stolen away. Hornets get it back. Up ahead it comes. That's to Purnell. Purnell on the lay-in. No good. She had a wide open path to the bucket. Just wasn't able to lay it in there. Underneath, there's a shot that's up. That's no good. And that'll be a foul. And stepping to the free throw line will be Asia. So Asia at the foul line. Connects on the first. It's 4-4. Walburn and Hatfield in to the game for the Hornets. Asia steps back to the foul line and makes that free throw to make it a 5-4 game. The Hornets trail the Thunder by 1. Back on offense are the Hornets. Up ahead it comes to Carpenter. Carpenter in the lane. She dishes it off. There's a wide open look underneath. That's up, and that is good for 2 for Hatfield. Now it's 6-5. The Hornets back on top of the Thunder by 1. Over it comes. And it's a steal by the Hornets. Hornets up ahead. That's up ahead to Garrison. Garrison catches up with it. She'll take a shot, and that's no good. And offensive rebound back outside to Garrison. There's a two-point look. That will not fall. That's going to go over the backboard. That's going to go out of bounds. That was Hatfield on that shot. And because it hit the top of the backboard and then went over the backboard, obviously that's automatically out of bounds, and it will come back to the Thunder now. Into the right corner. There's a shot for 3. That will not fall. And there's a scramble for that loose ball. Who's going to end up with it? It will be the Thunder who end up with it. Outside it comes. Back to Jada. Jada gives it off. There's a three-point look. That's no good. Rebound by Jada. She puts it back up. That doesn't fall for her. And it's pulled down by Carpenter. Carpenter up ahead. She's got it. And then she loses it, and there's a tie-up. And the possession arrow will favor the 7-4-0 Thunder, who trail by 1. Outside to Maddie. Up top it comes to Jada. Back to Maddie. She'll attempt a three, and that three's no good. And loose ball controlled by the Hornets. Hornets back down the floor with it. Stop, shot, short, taken by Carpenter. Carpenter is going to have the ball knocked out of bounds, and that's going to be off of the Hornets, and back to the Thunder it will come. And inbounding it here will be Delana. And Jada will play the point this possession. Into the paint. That's going to go out of bounds. That's going to go off the Thunder. And back to the Hornets, who lead at 6-5. And we are 5 minutes exactly gone by. 9 minutes to go here in the first half. And that'll be Garrison playing the point here. Garrison gets it across the timeline. Garrison trapped there. And she gets it off. And timeout will be called by the Hornets sideline. So with 8 minutes, 48 seconds to go here in the first half to score. The Hornets 6, the Thunder 5. Back with more. Into the corner it comes. Down low. As we resume action, it's the Hornets on offense and scramble for that loose ball, and it's going to go out of bounds off the Thunder, and it will remain Hornets ball. Walburn to inbound. She does, and there's a shot that's up. That doesn't fall for the Hornets. Offensive rebound. Put back is good. And that is Ackley. Makes it 8-5. Jada playing the point. Gives it to JC. Over comes to Delana. Delana with a shot. That's up, and that's no good. And that is rebounded by Garrison. Garrison up ahead with the pass. And there's a drive. There's a bounce pass, and the Hornets not able to handle that. It looked like she was looking for Ackley and just kind of bounced off of Ackley's hands and out of bounds. And a few substitutions made here for the Hornets. That's Maya. Bounce pass over to Jada. Jada bounces it to JC. She puts up a two-pointer and makes that two-pointer. It's 8-7. Walburn giving off to Purnell. Purnell bounce pass into the paint, and that's going to be a travel. That will be a travel on TJ Carpenter. Maya into the corner, and Jada, who puts up A shot that hits the backboard, and there's an outlet pass. Hornets back on offense. Purnell up ahead with it. Purnell on the layup. It is up and good. Purnell with her first bucket of the ball game makes it 10-7 in favor of the Hornets.
Hey, Jada and Delana.
On the left wing. Back up top to Jada. And whistle because the ball from the other court came over here. As 42-14, Asia and Maddie will check in for the Thunder. Taking a seat will be Delana and Jada. Outside to Maya. Maya on the drive is going to be called with a travel, and it's going to come back to the Hornets now. Hornets back on offense, up ahead with it. That's Betts. Betts on the drive. Underneath, she tried to find number 24, Ackley, and Ackley had trouble handling that pass, and then it's stolen back by the Hornets, and up and in. That is TJ Carpenter putting it up and in for two. It's 12-7. Jump stop, shot for three, air ball, out of bounds, and back to the Hornets it will come, and that'll be Keegan who will check back in for the Thunder, checking in for Hayden. Up ahead, that's Betts. Betts cross-court pass, and that's over the head of the intended receiver. She was looking for Hatfield, but it went out of bounds. And so, the Thunder take it back. On the right wing, that is JC. JC up top to Maya. There's a shot for three, and that three is no good. And it will be taken by the Hornets. Hornets up ahead with it. Pulling up, taking the shot, and missing that shot. And there will be a foul on number 30, Garrison. So the Hornets commit that foul. And it comes back to the Thunder. That's Maya. Passes into the paint, she gets it back. And stolen away by the Hornets. Hornets up ahead with it. That is Purnell. Purnell with a path to the bucket. She puts it up. She gets fouled on her way up. So Purnell is going to step up to the free throw line with a chance to extend this Hornets lead. Second team foul on the 7-4-0 Thunder. First trip to the foul line today for the Hornets. Purnell with the first shot that falls. Jada in and Maya out. And that second shot is up, and that is also good for Gabby Purnell. And the score is 14-7. And that will be Maddie playing the point this possession for the 7-4-0 Thunder. Over comes to JC. JC kicks it out to Asia. Asia gives it off. There's a three-point look. That does not fall for the Thunder. And loose ball is controlled by the Thunder. And that will be taken by Jada. Jada drives it and is stripped of the ball. And they're going to say that's a foul on the Hornets. And a two-shot opportunity here coming for Jada, who hasn't been to the foul line today. Her team trails by 7. Jada's first free throw, no good. This will be Delana checking back in for the Thunder. JC will sit. As Jada's second shot will not fall. And it's tracked down by the Thunder, who then lose it out of bounds. And back it comes to the Hornets. We're at 4 minutes, 10 seconds left to go here in the first. 14-7 the score. The Hornets doubling up the Thunder so far. Hornets up ahead with it. That's Garrison. To Carpenter. Carpenter outside. That is Walburn. Stolen away by Asia. Asia's got it for the Thunder. Asia having some trouble controlling it. She's able to save it from going out of bounds. She kicks it out. There's a shot for Delana. That is up and that falls. And that was a 2-point bucket there for Asia. And she just hit the deck pretty hard. And there's an injury timeout on the floor. We'll go ahead and we'll take it with them. 14-9 the score with 3:34 left in the first half right here on GBA TV. And we're back to the action here. And so Asia taken off the court. She was complaining of her ankle hurting, as on the other end, that is Garrison, who gets fouled, and that was from three-point land. So Garrison will be going to the free throw line for a 3-shot opportunity here. Garrison connects on the first free throw. 15-9 is the score. Garrison with 2 more free throws coming up here. Second shot for Garrison is good. Garrison's third is good. So Garrison 3 for 3. That trip to the line makes it 17-9. That's Jada. Give it off to Keegan. Outside to Maddie. And that's to Delana. Delana, little bounce pass over to Jada. And then it's stolen away by the Hornets. The Hornets pushing the ball up the floor now. On the steal, that's Purnell. Purnell's got it, and she's going to back it out a little bit here. Bounce pass over to Walburn. Walburn giving it outside. On the drive baseline, that's Purnell, who will attempt a 3 and miss on that 3-point attempt, and that's taken by Delana. There's a shot from 3-point land. That won't fall for Delana. And it's taken by the Hornets. Hornets up ahead with it. On the lay-in attempt, that's up, that's no good, and that was Purnell. And it's taken back by the Thunder. Thunder on the drive, Thunder on the shot, that's no good. And Jada misses, and it goes off of the Hornets and out of bounds, and it's going to remain Thunder ball. As Carpenter and Betts will check back in here for the Hornets. And taking his seat will be Purnell, as well as Ackley. Maddie inbounding. She does to Delana. Delana with a shot. That doesn't fall. And it's rebounded by Hatfield. And that's Walburn up with it. Walburn down the floor, puts it up, and misses on the lay-in. Offensive rebound, and the putback is good. And that is Betts for 2. She's got 6. The score 19-9. The Hornets lead the Thunder by 10 with 1:50 and winding here on this clock. There's a three-point look on the other end. That's no good. That's an air ball. Hornets back with it now. Up ahead. It's 2-on-2. And that's Betts who puts it up and misses on the lay-in attempt, and it's rebounded by the Thunder. That was Hayden on the rebound, and they're going to take it back down the floor, trailing by 10. And it's stolen away by the Hornets. That just ended up between the legs there of Hatfield. As the timeout is called by the Hornets. We're at 1:24 left here in the opening half. 19-9 the score. We'll be back. And back to the action. The Hornets on offense, up by 10 on the 7-4-0 Thunder. Over it comes to Carpenter. Carpenter kicking it over. Thunder almost stole it, but Betts has it, and she drives the baseline. She feeds it underneath, and there's a foul. And it will be number 24, Ackley, going to the free throw line. And these free throws come with a little under a minute to go here in the first half. Ackley's first shot, no good. Ackley steps back up to the line. No good on the second one, so Ackley 0 for 2 from the free throw line. And the Thunder pushing it back down. And there's a steal, stolen away by the Thunder, and then there's a foul. And a double dribble called, and it will go back to the Thunder. So the Hornets actually stole that, not the Thunder. But then the double dribble was called on the Hornets, so the Thunder get the ball back in the end anyway. Maddie kicks it outside to JC. Back to Delana. Delana has it again. Delana takes a 2-point shot. That banks in there. So Delana for 2. It's down to an 8-point lead here for the Hornets. 19-11, 25 seconds to go in the first half. Hornets could play for the last shot here if they want to. Garrison feeding it to Carpenter. Carpenter turns around, takes the shot. Shot no good. And rebounded by the Thunder. The Thunder with it with 10 seconds to go. 8 seconds as Jada brings it up. Jada on the shot. Jada no good. There to grab it is JC. She feeds it outside. Delana will take the shot. That is no good, and that's how that first half will end. The score, the Hornets 19, the Thunder 11. We'll be back with the second half here on GBA TV. Back to the action here. It's the second half of the 7th grade game, our final broadcast of the day. This one between the Ohio Hornets and the 7-4-0 Thunder. Jeremy Scott alongside Kayla Cazell. She's running the camera. And the Hornets lose it out of bounds, and it's going to come back to the Thunder, who trail by 8. So the Hornets, despite their lead and having the first possession of the second half, have to feel like it's tenuous at best because the Thunder have proven they can strike just about at any time. As soon as I say that, the Hornets steal it back. Purnell pushing it down the floor. Purnell on the layup. No good, and it's rebounded by the Thunder. So the Thunder get it back. That's Keegan. Up ahead it comes to Asia. Asia with a bounce pass. And that's no good, and that's rebounded there by Betts. So it's good to see Asia back into the ball game after a little bit of an injury scare in the first half for her as Betts takes it to the other end, lays it up and in. She's got 8 points, and it's back up to a 10-point lead, 21-11. Into the corner, 3-point look. That's no good. And that'll be out of bounds. And it's going to come back to the Hornets, as JC checks back in, and Asia will take a seat. Walburn. Over it comes to Purnell. And stolen away. Thunder get it back. Up ahead, that is Keegan. Keegan on the layup. It is good. 21-13. It's an 8-point lead for the Hornets. Purnell gets it over to Walburn. I think her foot was on the line, but in any event, it's no good on the shot. And it's stolen away by the Hornets. Hornets get it back. They put it up and in for 2. And that was Hatfield who makes it. Once again, a 10-point ball game, 23-13. Hatfield with 4 points. Outside, that's Jada. Jada on the drive, almost has it taken away. It's Keegan who ends up with it. She gets it out to Delana. Delana, back to Keegan. Drains a 3. And now the score, 23-16. The Thunder hanging around in this one. Long 3-point attempt for Betts. That's short, and that's going to be taken by the Hornets. The Hornets get it back. Purnell. Over to Betts. Betts drives it in the lane. Gives it up. 2-point shot for Hatfield. 25-16. Thunder back on offense. That's Jada playing the point. Giving it off to Maddie. Over to Delana. Delana will attempt a 3 and drain that 3. 2 points. Okay, it's a 2. 25-18. They're going to say her foot was on the line, but still it's a 7-point ball game. Betts driving into the lane, giving it up. And therefore it was number 24, Ackley. And it goes off of the Thunder. All right, so we've corrected the score. It's 25-19. Not sure where I missed a point, but I did. Anyhow, there's a foul, and the Hornets will be stepping up to the free throw line. That will be Carpenter. Off of that first foul of this half for the Thunder. And Carpenter drains the first. Her first trip to the line today. 26-19 is the score. And the second shot is up, and that is good for Carpenter. And the score, 27-19. There's a 3-point shot on the other end. That won't fall for Keegan. And there's an offensive rebound. Delana on the second shot. That is no good. And it's taken by the Hornets. Hornets lead it by 8. To Garrison. And that's to Hatfield, and that shot is no good, but it gets into Purnell's hands. She gets it back to Hatfield. Hatfield's going to drive it and pass it back out. There's a shot from the elbow. That's up. That's no good. And it's rebounded by the Thunder. And over the head and out of bounds. It's going to come back to the Hornets. Hornets lead it by 8. It's 27-19. Hornets on offense, that's Betts. Betts with a shot, and it's good. Betts for 2. She's got 10 points. It's 29-19. It's back up to a 10-point lead here for the Hornets. Outside, that's JC. JC will attempt a 3, and the 3-point attempt no good, and it falls into the Hornets' hands. Back down the floor with it, and then it's stolen away by JC. JC steals it away from Carpenter. Up ahead it comes. That's Maddie. Maddie out to Delana. She'll attempt a 3, and she'll be short on that 3, and it goes out of bounds, and back it will come to the Hornets. 9 minutes, 20 seconds to go here in the first half. 7th grade game here. Our final broadcast of the day right here on GBA TV. As Hayden gets ready to check back in for the 7-4-0 Thunder. Over it comes into the paint. A nice look underneath. There's 2. That's Ackley. She's got 4 now. The score 31-19. Up ahead with it. The Thunder. JC giving it off and driving it. Putting it up. And that's in there. 2 for Maddie. 31-21. The score. At the foul line. Underneath. Back outside, 3-point look, 3-point no good. Rebounded by the Hornets, and then it's rebounded by the Thunder, and then stolen away by the Hornets. But they're actually going to call a foul. They're going to get a foul on Garrison. And on offense, the Thunder, who trail by 10. That is Delana. And it's coming back to the Hornets. A little over 8 minutes to go here in the second half. As the Hornets nearly lose it out of bounds. As a matter of fact, they will lose it out of bounds, and it's going to come back to the Thunder now. And on the other end, 2-point shot here for the Thunder. It does not fall. And the Hornets get it back. Up ahead to Purnell. Into the corner. 2-point look. Not going to fall. And into the Thunder's hands now. The Thunder coming back down with it. Stolen away by Garrison. Garrison's got it back. Up ahead to Purnell. Purnell, bounce pass back to Garrison. Garrison's going to get fouled on her way up. And that will be the second team foul on the Thunder for this half. But Garrison is going to go to the free throw line with an attempt at 2. First shot for Garrison is good. She's 4 of 4 from the line, making it 32-21. Garrison's second shot is no good. So she's missed for the first time today, but on the offensive glass, that's TJ Carpenter putting it up and in for 2. And now the Hornets have a 13-point lead. This is their largest lead of the ball game. On the other end, 3-point look. That doesn't fall. Tracked down by the Thunder. Underneath, that's Jada. No good for her. And back come the Hornets on offense now. Carpenter over to Hatfield. Bounce pass underneath. Shot up, no good. Second shot, that's no good. Put back again, that's no good. Another offensive rebound. That finally falls for the Hornets. That's Ackley for 2 more. 36-21, 15-point ball game. Thunder back on offense. Into the corner. That's no good, but it's taken by Hayden. And then out of bounds, it's actually going to be, no backcourt violation. It's actually just taken by the Hornets, and then a timeout is called on the Hornets sideline. So 36-21 is the score, and we have 6 minutes, 5 seconds left in the second half right here on GBA TV. And we're back with the action here. Is it safe from going out of bounds? Nope, not going to be safe from going out of bounds. It's just going to go back to the Thunder. Thunder trail by 15. We're at 5 minutes and 52 and winding on the second half clock. It's Keegan giving it out to JC. To Maddie. Bounce pass into the short corner. That's up. That's no good. And back it comes to the Hornets. And JC gets it back. And here we go with Maddie. Maddie bringing it down, and Maddie getting fouled on her way up. So Maddie's going to go to the free throw line here. Maddie's first shot banks in. Second shot is no good for Maddie. Up ahead with it. That's to Betts. Betts on the layup opportunity. No good. There to clean it up and put it back up, and no good. Another offensive board for the Hornets. That doesn't fall for them. And there's another opportunity. That doesn't fall. And the Hornets on the offensive glass being very aggressive, and that's Ackley who gets fouled. And I don't believe she was in the act of shooting. No, she wasn't. So they'll just take this one out. It'll be Betts. Inbounds it to Purnell. Purnell over to Betts. Into the low post. Back to Purnell. Up, no good. And rebounded by the Thunder, and then it's stolen away by the Hornets. The Hornets on the steal, and that's going to be a foul on Jada.
Hey, you guys, don't run away from the ball.
And on the inbounds, there's a foul on the Thunder, and so Hornets are going to go to the free throw line. This will be TJ Carpenter, who's 2 of 2 from the foul line so far today. First shot up, and it is good for Carpenter. Carpenter's second shot does not fall, and it's rebounded. And back up with it, that's no good, and that's going to go out of bounds. With the Hornets leading 37-22. On the run, shot is up, and that it does not fall. Taken back by the Hornets. The Hornets are going to push this one down. That's Betts who's got it. Betts underneath. 2-point look, no good. Taken back by Betts. Betts turns around, shoots it. That doesn't fall. And that's rebounded by Jada. Jada up ahead with it, and it's taken back by the Hornets. That's Carpenter. Carpenter pushing it down, laying it up, and no good. And offensive rebound out to Betts. Betts pump fake, Betts over. And that's to Purnell. Purnell's going to dump it off into the paint, put it up, and that is good. And that was Walburn with her first two, making it a 39-22 game. 17-point lead here for the Hornets. We're 3 minutes and 30 seconds. Up top, that is Jada for three, no good. And out muscling everybody for it is Ackley. And this is going to be on Keegan. As Ackley will go to the line here. And front end of the 1-and-1 doesn't fall for her. And it's going to go back to the Thunder. That will be Jada giving it off to Delana. And Delana gets tripped. And out it comes. That's Delana. And she gets fouled. And so Delana's going to go to the free throw line. And she will be attempting two. 2 minutes, 40 seconds to go. 39-22 is the score. So Delane at the foul line. Hasn't been there yet today. Not able to connect on the first. Keegan and JC sit for the Thunder. Delana, second free throw, doesn't fall. So 0 of 2 that trip to the line for Delana. It's going to go out of bounds off the Thunder. And in the paint, there's a shot that's up. That doesn't fall. Hatfield with a putback. That is up and good. She's got 8. And it's a 41-32 game, 19-point advantage here. And out of bounds, going to come back to the Hornets. As Purnell's got it. Purnell Out to Garrison. Thought about a three-pointer. You thought it. And I'm not sure why that whistle blew. That was a clock issue. Okay, we've got it. Purnell into the paint with it. And there's a tie-up. And the possession error will favor the Hornets. Inbounds it comes. That's up. That's no good. And Hatfield gets it back. She's tied up again. This one will favor the Thunder. So the Thunder are going to take this ball back. And there's a shot that's up, and that's no good. And that's rebounded by Purnell. Purnell's got it. Up ahead to Garrison. Garrison passes it into the paint. And out of bounds it goes. It's going to come back to the Thunder. Hornets leading it by 19 with just a little over a minute to go. That's to Jada. And that's a short shot. That's no good. Hornets pushing it up ahead. And there's a shot that's up. That's no good for Walburn. Putback opportunity. That doesn't fall. There's Carpenter with a putback. That is up, and that is in there. So TJ Carpenter makes it a 43-22 game. So we're under 30 seconds to play, but it would be a running clock. I mean, it is a running clock anyway. As Carpenter's got it, she's going to push it up ahead. And Carpenter spins in the lane, puts it up, doesn't make it. And that's taken by Delana. Delana's got it, and she's going to push it up ahead. The Thunder are going to try to put some more points on the board before this buzzer, and they do. There are two for Maya right there. 43-24 the score with 1 second to go, and that will do it. And that will be the final broadcast of the day, and this one ends with a 43-24 score. The Hornets defeat the Thunder here on GBA TV. Thanks for tuning in all day long. Don't forget to like GBA Basketball on Facebook and to subscribe to GBA Basketball on YouTube.